what's going on, Vikings fans? Back again, second video on a Victory Monday. Always feeling good waking up, even though Vikings are still 1-3. Always good waking up on Monday after a win. Some channel things before I get into the main part of the video. We've been doing a Sunday night football live stream. You guys can come hang out. It's gonna be super relaxed. Come hang out, ask questions, talk Vikings football. We're obviously rooting for the Atlanta Falcons because you never know. NFC North could still be up for grabs. Anyways, in today's video, first off, another thing, thanks for all the support on the channel and the video, who showed up, who didn't, love it. Sub to the channel for more, obviously. But anyways, question I was really asking myself like today and throughout the days, can the Minnesota Vikings turn this season around? And can they salvage wins and sneak into the playoffs and actually make noise? And honestly, I think it's possible, and I think they can, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's get right into it. All right, well, let's begin. Vikings, they're 1-3, whatever. I just want to look at the first 4 games, and then we're going to make a judgment on how the rest of the season is going to go, because you have a quarter of the year done, and I think that's enough to get a decent amount of information on a team. I don't think 3 games, and honestly, I don't think we will really know how every team is going to be until like week 10. And that's just off record, schedule, because honestly, going into this week, we all thought the Bears were probably a better football team than us. I know, like, it's not by much, but they were 3-0 when we were 0-3. Now we're 1-3, they're 3-1. And they played a team we lost to. They lost in a very similar fashion. Now, you can just buy into the record and just say the Vikings are 1-3, and that's what it is. However, you look more deep into it. Week 1, rookie set. I'm not trying to lay out excuses. Week 1, rookie secondary, Aaron Rodgers coming to town. They're a good football team. The Packers are legit. Moving on. Week 2, Indianapolis. We saw what that defense can do to teams. I don't think the Vikings have the offense or the quarterback of the line to overcome it. However, it's not like we lost to a scrub Colts team as we kind of originally thought. They're a really solid football team. They will probably win that division, and that's what I think. They're good. Week 3, we lost to a good Titans team, and we should have won. It's just it was self-inflicted errors, bad coaching, and that's tough. That's a terrible loss to have. That's the loss that really sticks out to me. However, then we go to Houston, even before the year, with nothing to think about. We were like, this is gonna be a tough game, and we ended up pulling out a victory. And I see the offense, and that's where I'm gonna start. I think this offense has firepower, and it's really just comes down to the line and quarterback. I think Kubiak has a really good scheme, and I think the offensive line is getting there. Garrett Bradbury, shout out to him, #1 rated center on PFF in this last week in week 4. Shout out. Love O'Neal. Reef has honestly been having a good year. It's just a guards. And if we could just get decent production out of them and decent production out of Kirk Cousins, this offense will hang 30 every single week, like we've seen. And it's just because of Jefferson, Thielen, Cook, Irv, Rudy, Madison, weapons galore for Cousins. He can go wherever he wants. He finally has trust in Jefferson. I think this offense can really turn around and keep hanging in 30. If we're looking towards next week against that Seattle defense, I expect this Vikings team to hang a lot of points and a lot of yards on that team. Oh, question is, can they turn it around? I think the offense already has. I think the offense is going to keep this team in a lot of games. And if you're looking at just the division and our upcoming schedule, we still have 2 games against the Lions. We still have a game against the Jaguars and Panthers. We still have a game against the Falcons. Those are wins where I feel like the offense could get us there. However, going into Seattle this week, I'm not terribly nervous. Well, I don't have that feeling like I did where it's just like, well, we need to win this game. Like, even though we do, technically we need to win this game, I'm just not that worried about the offense showing up. I think the offense will go in there and they will hang points because of Jefferson, because of Thielen, because of Cook, and because of Kubiak's system. I think they clicked, and I think they found something. I think as me personally, I overreact over the first 3 weeks. I understand that. However, I don't think this team still has to show me more. I'm not saying, hey, we're all in, it's Super Bowl, ride or die right now. However, I think this team can turn around. They have the potential to, just because of the offensive firepower. Anyways, this is where my main concern is for the Vikings turn the season around. If it was just playing one side of the ball, I would agree. I think the Vikings could. However, there's 2 other sides of the ball, and that's special teams and defense. First off, special teams no longer have Dan Bailey kick from 50+. I don't think that's a good call. I think we should just punt or go for it. Now, defense, and then our head coach, Zimmer. Defensively, I think they're getting there. I just really listen, injuries are a real thing in the NFL. And with no Daniil, no Barr, no Pierce, you can have your opinions on Barr, but he's still better than the dude out there. Even when we saw when Smith went down, the defense kind of fell apart. However, I don't think they're going to get gashed for 30 a game. I think Zimmer, he understands he's handicapped right now. And if Gladney and Dantzler play like they did against the Texans, I get it was not elite receivers, and we'll really see them get tested this week against Lockett and Metcalf. But if they can just play the way they did and just be in control of themselves and get pressure to the quarterback somehow, we're going to be in a lot of shootouts this year. But it's just if the defense can just be playmakers and take the ball away, I think we can salvage some wins. Now, it's going to take us in Seattle and beating the Falcons at home. That's kind of what's laying out right now. Go get an upset win, carry that momentum to Atlanta at home. There's no easy wins in the NFL. Of course, we're focused on just Seattle this week. But it starts there. I mean, you can see the momentum if, let's just say, Jefferson and Thielen both have 100 yards in Seattle and we get a victory. And Cook still runs crazy, like the best running back in the league like he is. You can see the momentum starting to build. And that's where it starts. It's just Seattle. Can the Vikings turn the season around? The question is up to them in Seattle. If they can, back against the wall, you're 1-3. Nobody thinks you can win. But if you're that team and you play with the energy you can and the coaching staff comes up with that gameplay, anything is possible in the NFL. And we shouldn't overreact to records, because I think we saw with the Bears. They were 3-0, but that was the luckiest 3-0 I have seen in my life. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the Minnesota Vikings can turn the season around? I think it starts in Seattle. I think the offense can. I just want to see something more from the defense. I'm really getting excited about the Vikings, though. Come hang out for the live stream tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just very relaxing. I'll probably be sitting back there, maybe in the bed, chilling, watching the Packers game. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Sub, comment, the whole deal. Skol Vikes.